Last part, we were assimilated by the Borg Kingdom, but Captain Dax managed to sever our connection to their collective, and we proceeded with the mission. Defeating the Borg King, the Mirror Universe Harry Kim, we now turn our attention to escape and the destruction of the Unicomplex around us.
I've heard encounters with your mirror self can be rough, but I not only met him, I fought him and saw him die.
Doesn't matter, it's not you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I am a little worried about Kamarke, though. I know she's been through a lot, but to kill someone in cold blood, even a Borg.
We can finish up here, then talk to her. Not to be dismissive, but now's not exactly the best time.
Right. We still have a job to do, no matter what.
Right. We need to find the codes so Beta Team can get direct access to the Unicomplex's defense systems. I assume they're in the King's head.
Please tell me you have the command codes.
I think I do. All this Borg interfacing is a little unnerving. I got something. I'm going to transmit it to Beta Team.
Beta Team reports the codes were effective. The Unicomplex shields are down.
Excellent. Now we can beam out of here. So it looks like Kim is struggling with facing his mirror self. I get it cannot be him, but it's still unnerving to see yourself twisted into something like this. And Kamarke, she's clearly bitten off more than she can chew with this mission. Her optimistic nature completely at odds with seeing her friends assimilated, and then this monstrous king of another person she knows.
We've got a problem out here. Several, actually.
As for us, Hale's got a mission to cling to. What's up?
We managed to shut down the central beam they were firing into the vortex while you were captured, but now they're firing 3 beams at it. It looks like they're trying to escalate whatever it was they were doing to the vortex when we arrived.
Well, at least they don't have shields now, so we can hit them directly.
Easier said than done. While most of the Unicomplex is unshielded, the Borg have large capital ships shielding the emitters. We'll have to deal with those ships before we can take out the emitters.
Alright then.
The Undine Planet Killer is en route to this location, but it won't be able to fire until the emitters are out of commission. We need to take them down as soon as possible.
Because if they hit the vortex while it's active, it all explodes.
The Undine are still with us, moving into formation.
They're doing their part, Captain. Time to do ours. If we don't take these emitters out, we all lose.
We can see the overhead vortex to the Mirror Universe and home of the Borg Kingdom. At least the Undine are working with us to close it this time. As Dax says, we'll need to disrupt these beams and shut them down, otherwise the reaction of the Planet Killer's blast will cause a much larger detonation and tear everything up, including us. We open fire on the Borg fleet, but it's a heavy defensive line they've established with numerous assimilator vessels. One thing is certain, the Borg Kingdom is structured very differently to the Collective and allows a greater degree of individuality within their leaders, meaning that even when the King falls, there are still capable leaders among them. Something I guess they emulated from watching Janeway in the Terran Empire.
Picking up a localized defense field around the emitter. Some type of ECM.
Once the shield is down, we can use ECM to disrupt the field and target the emitter.
But first, we need to punch a hole to get to the beam, and the Kingdom puts up a hell of a fight. Several times we have to back off to recover from attacks.
The cube's down. Disrupt the emitter defense field so we can destroy it. Nice work. Beta emitter is vulnerable. Take it out.
Emitter Beta is down. Next stop, Point Gamma.
Just heard from the enemy. The planet killer will be here soon.
Let's hope they keep their finger off the trigger until the emitters are down.
They're aggressive, Captain, not suicidal.
Right. Let's hope these Etherean upgrades keep us in the fight.
I'm reading a considerable increase in Borg defenses there. Helm, best speed to Point Gamma. Engage.
Mop up a trio of probes sent to slow us down and move into the next emitter. It's the same process again. We need to defeat ships to get to the cube that guards it, destroy that, then disable the local shielding and fire on the emitter.
That octahedron won't go down without a fight.
It's in our way, Captain. Take it down.
It seems they've replaced the cube with a diamond ship, similar to the ones that carry the Queens in our universe. If it fits the same purpose here, then it's going to amplify their processing power and communication speeds while in range of them. The Armiger takes a beating from the Borg, and as before, we have to pull back to avoid being overwhelmed. Diving too deep to the objective is a surefire way to get obliterated here, it seems. So we'll have to play it slow and pick apart their defences. Having said that... Oh! Did something just fall off my ship? Oh, it seems we angered a particular assimilator and it's closing in on us still, tailing us as we try to feed repair. Oh! Oh no! Nacelles shouldn't do that. Thanks to the magic of my repair teams, the Armiger is as good as new. Magic STO healing aside, those assimilators are no joke.
Octahedron destroyed. Time to disrupt the emitter's defense field.
Emitter Gamma's defense field is down. You know what to do.
I'm picking up a huge energy source at Point Delta. We need to get over there, fast. Reading the planet killer on long-range sensors. It'll be here soon.
Right. No pressure.
Alliance vessels, the situation grows severe. Destroy the final emitter. We will do the rest.
Understood. We're on it.
Helm, best speed to Point Delta. No time to lose.
Well, at least the Diamond is the most powerful ship they've got, right?
What the hell? The Borg have a feature?
Certainly looks that way, Captain.
Best guess, the Borg reverse engineered the design and built it.
Hey, Beta. A feature. Blue car, protect us all!
No, Kamaki.
It must be a Unimatrix vessel. Their flagship.
We'll classify it later. Take it down.
Kamaki, bless your innocent mind, but we cannot call it that, please. Oh god, it's already going to stick, isn't it? So Captain Dax suggests that this is a reverse-engineered Voyager, which is likely. For a start, it is far smaller than the real machine, although it shares its shape. Secondly, Conqueror, the Mirror Universe Voyager probe, evolved when it joined with Ilia and was united with our universe's Voyager. The two departed together in peace, so this cannot be the Mirror Universe Voyager. Thirdly, I doubt the Borg could even assimilate it, with how far beyond them it is. So, this massive Unimatrix ship is something we have seen before in our universe. The Borg Collective very rarely deploy these ships in encounters when they were sieging the Alpha and Beta quadrants. Such vessels were incredibly powerful and could deploy plasma torpedoes of such high yield that they would vaporize vessels struck. Additionally, they would create both shield-enhancing probes and regenerator drones to repair damage, among having a number of other abilities. It is, however, Kumaki's first time encountering them. I don't know whether it's because when we encounter those, it's usually with a sizable fleet on our side, or if the Kingdom versions are just more powerful, but this is a very difficult fight. Some of the repairing ships deploy and hang around the rear of the vessel, making them hard to get to, while they simply repair and bolster the Unimatrix ship. On top of this, the enemies that spawn are pretty endless as long as the Unimatrix is up. At least I've never fended them all off. This is definitely a battle designed to test your ship, and for my Armiger, which is still running tier 12 gear in its slots, this was a slog. Essentially, you need to either keep the number of regenerator drones down, destroying any you see as they spawn to hamper the Unimatrix repair rates, or you have to have enough firepower to just overcome it, even when it's repairing itself. The latter is not an option for me, as every time I pull away to recoup myself, the damage I have done is undone by the regeneration, so instead I focus on preventing the repair to the Unimatrix flagship as much as I can, which works. Okay, we finally got it below 50%. I think I've destroyed enough repair drones now that it's not recovering as fast, despite the tractor beams coming my way, and eventually...
We did it! The Borg flagship is down!
Ah, take that, you son of a bitch. With the massive Guardian out of the way and the smaller ships being mopped up, we're able to interfere with their local shielding to expose the final beam.
There goes its defense field. Take it out!
That's it! Get to a safe distance. The planet killer is clear to fire.
The Kingdom fleet is severely hampered, but they can still call in more, so we need to retreat quickly so that the Undine can finish this. Oopsie? Maybe? We can see that the Unicomplex is now completely gone. The planet killer, used before against us in the past, now has saved the day by completely removing the Borg Kingdom and collapsing their portal. However, there's now this, rift? Bubble? We should get sensors on that pretty quickly, but I can see a ship in there too.
To the Alliance and Undine vessels, I offer sincere greetings. You have succeeded against staggering odds.
The scene Faye, how are you here? I thought Fluidic Space was impossible for you Etherians to enter.
Correct. However, the Harmony is safely within the spatial anomaly once occupied by the Unicomplex. There is no fluidic material of any kind in here. It is, as you might say, a pocket of normal space.
Ah, not what I expected the end result to be. Why are you in it?
A valid question. We are here to prevent another incursion by the Borg Kingdom. They do not give up easily. We believe that unchecked, the odds of them attempting to recreate a vortex are high. Simply put, we must be vigilant.
Yeah, that checks out. Now, to do with the Undine. Comms, open a channel to them.
I trust you detected the vessel within the new anomaly.
Oh, yes, we've already spoken. Don't worry, they are our allies against the Borg. They're not a threat and not interested in Fluidic Space.
This is most irregular. Under normal circumstances, we would order them to depart the sector or face destruction. But as we both know, these are not normal circumstances. As long as that anomaly is in place, these Etherians are protected from any attack. We will be watching them, however.
Well, ever the ones to look for an opportunity to extend an olive branch. Perhaps the Alliance could help you with that?
A generous offer, but we must decline at this time. This will be an internal matter for us.
Yeah, I thought so, but I thought I'd offer anyway. Contact us if you do need our assistance. We'll always deal with the Borg.
I can't say I'm surprised they turned down your offer. Still, what happened here today may very well be the first step toward better relations with the Undine in the future.
Yeah, unexpected, but welcome.
I think it's time for us to go home. Wouldn't want to wear out our welcome, after all. Are you ready to depart?
Pretty much. We're just going to take a few more readings and then head off. So, we've saved the Undine. Their original plan would have seen them tear Fluidic Space apart, and our results have just left them with a puncture? Well, that's far better than the alternative. However, the Etherians were here pretty quickly. Were they just on standby, or did they expect this outcome? Either way, future problems, if they even are problems. Right now I have to file a report and have some surgery to undergo, and for that we need to return home.
We made it. I expect there are plenty of people eagerly awaiting our report on DS9.
Yep, we should get there quickly, please.
Then let's not keep them waiting. See you there.
Yeah. Oh, whatever they've done to my spine means I've not been able to sit down for this entire thing. I need a doctor, I need a bartender, and I need a bed, and I don't care in what order I get them.
Before we turn in our reports, let's stop by medical and have those Borg implants removed. I happen to know one of the doctors there very well. He'll take good care of you.
I'll see to the away team first. But yeah, let's get this done first, please.
I'll let them know you're coming. Are you ready to go?
There you are. Welcome back. The procedure was a complete success. No more Borg implants for you. Is the patient cleared for duty, Doctor?
Yes, of course.
Then if you're up for it, the command staff wants to debrief us.
Be safe out there. Doctor's orders.
That's undone at least, although it still feels strange. Everything that happened, we were conscious for it all and just unable to act. Now that the mission's over, I think there's going to be a lot of grappling with things to come. And Kumaki, I'm not sure if I should speak to her or not. On one hand, it would help her to see me restored, I think. On the other, well, it was still this face that tried to assimilate her, someone she trusted.
I don't know about you, but it's good to be back. I don't plan on visiting Fluidic Space again anytime soon.
Yeah, let's just hope we don't have a reason to return.
I'm still processing the fact that we fought alongside the Undine. They aren't exactly known for being team players, at least as far as the Alliance is concerned.
I do wonder how much of that was down to Iconian interference, however. Don't forget all the false flag operations they did.
Anything's possible, but I wouldn't expect an invitation to any holiday parties from them anytime soon. For now, it's like a wise man once said. It's in the purview of the diplomats.
Indeed. I'll be following the outcome closely. It would be good to have them as allies, at least.
I have to say, Borg modifications weren't a good look for you. Thankfully, my chief medical officer was available to remove those. Besides being my husband, Julian's one of Starfleet Medical's best.
Well, I'm grateful for Dr. Bashir's surgery, as is my crew. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Between you and me, I'm concerned about Kumarke. I was a counselor on DS9 during the Dominion War. I know post-traumatic stress when I see it.
Yeah, I'm concerned too. I should probably go speak to her? I don't know.
She's a fine officer. We'll need people like her out there if the Borg Kingdom comes back for a rematch. That's a worry for another day, though. For now, their invasion is over. Thanks for all you and your crew did to make that happen.
Right, yeah. Safe travels, Captain Dax. Bright Eyes, good to see you. How's the Tholian take on all of this?
Your report on the events in Fluidic Space was quite thorough. The temporary alliance with the Undine was unexpected, as was the arrival of the Etherians.
That's putting it mildly.
I will update the leaders of the Assembly. I suspect they will want to monitor the situation in Fluidic Space quite closely. Should another incursion occur, they will want to take action.
That felt like a pretty decisive blow. We took out a sprawling unicomplex, their king, and a flagship vessel. They'll be back, but I think we brought some time. Okay, anyone else to talk to? Alright then.
Well, my friend, once again we have prevented a great calamity. It's becoming something of a specialty for us, I think.
Well, yes, but that was harrowing. I didn't think... How are you?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. The Lucari are quite resilient people. I will endure. Don't worry.
Oh, no doubt, but enduring is not standing silently all the time. It's okay to weather a storm, but then you need to make port eventually. And as a leader, your health affects more than just you. So, if you want to talk to someone, you should. Probably best not me, but, you know.
Yes, you're right, of course. Thank you for the kind advice.
You're quite welcome. Perhaps I'll even take it myself.
I reviewed your after-action report. Well done. Losing Fluidic Space to the Borg Kingdom would have been disastrous.
Yeah, I'll say. They'll be able to pop out wherever they like, even more so than they already are. Honestly, I'm just glad the Undine helped.
Agreed. This could be a turning point for our relations with the Undine. More than a few members of the diplomatic corps are enthused about the possibilities.
I bet they are. It's a strange premise, but it would be good to be able to cross them off our watch list. They also make potent friends. So with the report filed and ourselves returned to normal, we return home to the Armiger and set a course for our next assignment. Repairs mostly, back at the Vulcan shipyard, but I think I'll give the crew some shore leave too. This was a taxing mission, both in the difficulty and the toll it took on the Armiger, the crew, its captain, and everyone involved.
Joyous greetings, friend. Your mission was truly a successful venture. Along with the Undine, you have repelled the forces of the Borg Kingdom and disrupted their command structure. With luck, many cycles will pass before they will be able to pose a threat to us again. For that, the Etherian Concordium owes you our sincere pledge of gratitude. Your efforts prove, once again, that through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong. May our friendship continue to grow deeper in the cycles to come.
You certainly love that saying, don't you? The mission was indeed tough, but the results seemed to be worth it. The kingdom severely hindered, their plans foiled, and even an olive branch with a former enemy most thought impossible. That is a good outcome, and must be the focus of today. But the Etherians showing up at the end there seemed a little too sudden. I wish I could shake this feeling. Maybe it's just the endless cycles of war of the past 2 years, but well, I just hope they are as good as they appear to be. Thanks for watching the latest part of the Star Trek Online story series. We're awaiting the next chapter to drop, but until then I'll do the occasional patrol missions and extra bits of lore here and there. So, stay tuned and thank you for watching. I've been Rick. See you next time, and goodbye.